Welcome to Cinema Ignite. Today's featured film is Osiris. In 1977, NASA launched the Voyager 1 space probe. Just a short time after, it captured the very first photo of Earth and the Moon together from about 1.6 million miles away. In 1979, it discovered volcanoes on Jupiter's moon Io, and in 1980, it flew past Saturn. After decades of travel, Voyager 1 became the first human-made object to enter interstellar space in 2012. Meanwhile, on Earth, a team of American soldiers is on a mission in a war zone. They quickly take down two enemies who almost ambush them, then push forward as explosions echo in the distance. Climbing up to a balcony, the snipers get into position and start picking off enemies from above. The team clears the building, taking down every enemy until no one is left standing. After clearing the building, the team heads back to the street. Jets fly overhead, but around the corner, a full squad of enemies is waiting for them. The soldiers join the shootout, but the enemy squad is too large and they stand no chance of winning. The team decides to retreat, but one soldier is shot, forcing Rhodey to carry him. Under heavy fire, they run for cover, shooting back at enemies as they escape. Rhodey tries to help his wounded friend, but must keep firing to survive. When he checks again, his friend is already dead. Soon, another enemy squad appears, trapping the team at the end of the street. The team calls for help on the radio, but suddenly the sky goes dark and a red light shines through the clouds. Everyone watches in shock as a strange machine appears and fires a beam, wiping out the enemy squad in an instant. The light shifts to white and builds up energy before releasing a massive surge of lightning. The soldiers are struck and pulled into the machine, where an alien captures them and begins experimenting on them. The soldiers see memories of their past battles before passing out. Later, the soldiers wake up trapped inside a strange device. When the machine shuts down, they're ejected and struggle to breathe, coughing up liquid from their lungs. Jax realizes it's stasis resin, which quickly dissolves. However, Jax has no idea why he knows that. The team is unsure where they are, at first thinking they were captured by Russians or Chinese, but the strange writing on the machines clearly isn't from Earth. Reyes finds a plaque with their names and unit, but can't explain why he knows it. Their guns are fully loaded, and their last memory is the street shootout before the lightning hit. Kelly tells the team to leave before their kidnapper shows up. The team reaches a circular door that won't open, so they force it together. Down another hall, they find a second door knocked off its track. Rhodey spots a vent and sends Reyes in. Reyes crawls through, follows the lit path, and comes out through a hatch on the other side. The team follows Reyes through the vent and sees the door covered in burns and impact marks as if someone had tried hard to break in. The place feels like a maze, and Nash believes it might be an underwater prison. Hearing strange noises, they move forward and find a blood trail and a broken clamp, showing a power failure. The facility is dying, which explains why the machine shut down and released them. In the next room, fog covers the floor. A drop of blood falls on Raya's face, and looking up, he sees headless bodies hanging upside down. Kelly leads Gibbs and Reyes to a room with another mutilated body and a handcuffed woman named Robbie, who speaks a language they don't understand. They free her, but a monstrous alien appears, slashing Gibbs and throwing him back. In the previous room, Nash finds a strange weapon. The trio rushes to help their friends, but regular bullets barely affect the alien, which knocks all three soldiers down with one strike. Kelly tries to shoot, but the alien disarms him, grabs his neck, and throws him. As the alien attacks Jax, Nash gives the strange weapon to Rhodey, who fires and knocks it down. Thinking it's dead, the soldiers get closer, but it roars. Then Robbie steps in and finally kills it. Robbie says something the others don't understand and then walks away. The group follows Robbie after discovering Gibbs is dead. Kelly shocks her by speaking her language in the next corridor. Another alien appears, and Kelly opens fire while telling the others to run. The alien shoots Robbie with a laser, and its team of monsters join in. The soldiers help Robbie and flee, leading to a fast-paced chase with constant gunfire. The soldiers take cover in the next corridor, and Robbie pulls a lever to close the door when she sees an opening.
Kelly jams the door with a knife and tells Jax to go with Robbie to find an exit. The aliens slam on the door and the soldiers retreat, knowing it won't last. Jax and Robbie crawl through a cable-filled hole to reach a vent. Reyes tells the others to follow Jax and Robbie while he stays behind as a distraction. He knocks down the first alien, but the rest break through, forcing him to run to the hole as well. An alien grabs Reyes at the vent, but Rhodey shoots another one trying to get in. The team then finds an exit and pushes through metal beams into a room. After Reyes dies, Nash panics and yells about seeing aliens. Kelly calms him down, then asks Rhodey how he knew how to use the alien gun. Rhodey says he doesn't remember. Jax tries to help help Robbie with her injury, but she insists she's fine. Her words are translated by Kelly, who doesn't know why he understands Russian. He tries asking her questions, and she calls the men sleepers before confirming that the monsters are aliens. After explaining that they're on a spaceship, Robbie reveals she knows English and tells the team they need to go to a safe place. Nash keeps panicking until Rhodey threatens him to be quiet. Ravi cuts in, reminding them they need to keep moving. Meanwhile, the aliens mutilated Reyes, using a device to scan his memories and uncover everything the team knows. Guided by what it learned, one of the aliens arrives at the bent door and activates a gadget on its gauntlet. Inside one of the corridors, Robbie explains that the scarred alien is the leader, commanding dozens of monsters. She adds that motion sensors are embedded in the walls and that the alien's true purpose is to feed. The group walks into the next room and finds a bridge stretching over an endless pit. All around, countless lights glow. Jax checks and discovers they're not bulbs but capsules filled with bodies. Robbie calls the bodies sleepers and urges everyone to move on. In the next corridor, they pause so Kelly can fix Robbie's bandage. As they rest, they talk about their lives before the war, and Kelly reveals he's a divorced father. A few minutes later, the team comes across a hangar filled with containers. Robbie explains that they hold everything the aliens have stolen from Earth. Rhodey finds it odd that the aliens haven't attacked yet and suggests they might be moving ahead to trap them. Kelly agrees and declares they'll fight, ignoring Robbie when she says it's a bad idea. Jax volunteers to be the bait and walks into the hallway where he begins to sing. The aliens hear Jax's voice and go after him. He shoots at them a few times, then starts running. The aliens chase him, firing their laser guns. Jax turns back once in a while to shoot, not hurting them much, but making sure they stay angry at him. Eventually, Jax makes it to the hangar, still taunting the aliens to keep them chasing him. When the creatures hit a dead end, Nash takes the shot and kills one with his sniper. The rest of the team then surrounds the aliens and opens fire, taking them down one by one. After the fight, Robbie says it was too easy and worries it might be a trap. Just then, another group of aliens enters the hangar. The team shoots at them, but even Nash can't hit because the aliens now have strong shields. Everyone starts running, and Nash jumps from container to container until he catches up with the team. They rush to the door, but sadly, Jax is shot in the back and dies instantly. Nash screams and shoots the alien in the head to take revenge. The 4 survivors run out of the hangar and into a corridor, firing as they go. Robbie shuts the door, but aliens appear from the other side. They escape through a hatch, slide down a tunnel, and land in a pool of bones and rotten flesh. The smell makes some of them puke. When Nash starts panicking, Kelly tells him to be quiet. Suddenly, a voice calls down from above. Robbie looks up and is shocked to see his mother, Anya, who quickly drops a rope. Robbie climbs up and hugs her, reuniting with her. The soldiers follow using the rope, and Kelly notices that Amma's uniform shows she's a Russian soldier.
Anya leads the group through the corridor, carefully avoiding the wall sensor. She brings them to a floor hatch, and they go down to the basement, where Anya locks the door behind them. The walls of the basement are covered with artwork. Kelly talks about how his team woke up, and Anya explains that the room they found was a trophy room. They only escaped because the machine malfunctioned. Anya doesn't know exactly how long she's been kidnapped, but thinks it's been 20-30 years. The soldiers realize Rafi was born on the ship. Anya then reveals there was an alien invasion. Voyager 1 had a map meant to invite friendly aliens to Earth, but evil aliens found it and used it to invade. They first kidnapped the best military strategists and connected their minds to gather intel, which is why the soldiers were frozen for decades. The nightmares they experienced were actually war games the aliens created to study humanity's fighting. This let the aliens conquer Earth in just weeks. The mind connection worked both ways, so the soldiers also learned some things, which Anya calls gifts. The ship is carrying all the spoils of war back to the aliens' planet. Robbie's father sabotaged the reactor, causing the machines to fail. Usually, Anya doesn't share this kind of information with sleepers, which helped her survive so long, but her team died during the sabotage mission, so now she needs the soldiers' help. Anya's gift is being able to hear the aliens from far away and understand them. She knows they're trying to fix the communications relay. If they contact their home planet, even more aliens will arrive, so the soldiers must stop them. The team decides to fight and makes a plan with Anya. They estimate about 24 aliens remain, with the command center on the top deck where the aliens are strongest. They can use the vents to reach it, but the aliens will detect them. Luckily, Anya has a bunch of explosives they can use. The group crawls through the vents to reach the top deck. Rhodey and Kelly stay back to distract the aliens while Nash and the women set up explosives. Anya diffs Kelly a stolen gauntlet to create a shield. The group splits and Nash's team reaches the main room, watching the alien guards from a balcony. In the corridor, Rhodey and Kelly find a sensor covered in blood and look for another one. An alien gets an alert on its gauntlet, and Kelly shoots at the sensor to taunt it. The guards in the main room are called away, letting Nash's team finally move out. Robbie sets up the explosives. Kelly and Rhodey hide when the guards arrive, waiting to shoot them from behind. Backup arrives, opening fire, so Kelly activates his shield, letting him and Rhodey continue fighting. They hide in another corridor as the shootout continues. One alien notices something on its gauntlet and sends half its team in a different direction. In the main room, Anya hears the aliens coming, and Kelly and Rhodey warn her while still fighting. There's no way for the trio to escape. When Kelly crosses the door, Rhodey closes it and tells him to rescue the others while he holds back the aliens. Rhodey fights fiercely, using the laser gun until it runs out, then switches to his regular gun. An alien grabs him through the shield and smashes him against the wall. Rhodey uses the moment to drop 2 grenades, causing a big explosion that kills him and the aliens around him. The other half of the alien squad reaches the main room, and the humans open fire to take down as many aliens as they can. At first, the humans do well, but more aliens with shields arrive. Anya sends Ravi away and asks Nash to protect her. A bigger alien opens fire on Anya. Ravi cries for his mother, and Nash drags her away as she triggers the explosive. The blast destroys the whole room, the huge machine, and all the aliens nearby. In the corridor, Nash sees more aliens and tells Ravi to hide in a hatch. He yells and runs to draw the aliens away from her. At a dead end, he starts singing the same song as Jax and shoots as many aliens as he can. He considers using his explosives, but decides to keep fighting to survive. Once it's quiet, Ravi comes out and finds an alien nearby. Kelly finds a room full of humans in cells begging for help. An alien knocks him out and he dreams of his daughter being happy, only to see her kidnapped. He wakes up in a cell next to Ravi, who says the others didn't survive. The aliens grab Kelly, drag him through the corridors, and hang him upside down on the strange table. The alien grabs a blade to strike Kelly, but sees Nash hiding in the table. Nash shoots the alien in the head, killing it. The duo moves through the corridor, taking out any aliens in their way. They reach the cells and Kelly frees the prisoners. More aliens arrive, so Nash fires the laser gun, taking down many enemies. After all the prisoners are out, the soldiers close the door and escape with Ravi. The aliens catch up, and the trio takes cover behind a wall, firing back. Running low on bullets, Nash throws a belt full of grenades, and Kelly closes the door to protect them from the blast. Nash leans against a door, celebrating, but is suddenly stabbed. The alien leader enters, so Kelly tells Ravi to run and taunts the creature to keep its attention on him. Kelly grabs a blade and fights the alien, who keeps knocking him down. The alien throws Kelly against the roof and tosses his weapon, which Kelly dodges. Then the alien uses his shield to strike Kelly. After a few more hits, the alien grabs his sword and charges at Kelly. Kelly waits until the alien crosses the door and closes it, killing the creature. He then reunites with Ravi, who is too scared to move. Kelly goes ahead, and she follows him, discovering that Earth has become a wasteland.